good evening. Welcome back to Edu Skills. OET made easy. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. If you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like our work and share to your contacts so that we reach out to maximum OET aspirants, especially those who are financially struggling to crack OET. Our services are absolutely free. And today we are going to deal with reading part C.
For refusing current smokers the opportunity for surgery. Option A, the negative effects seen in systematic research. Option B, the overall increased costs to the hospital system. Option C, the known impact on the patient's heart and lungs. Option D, the higher possibility of post-operative infection. Smokers who do not try or do not succeed in quitting should not be offered a wide range of elective surgical procedures, according to an editorial published in the Medical Journal of Australia. The authors acknowledge this would be a controversial, overtly discriminatory approach, but they say it is also evidence-based. Dr. Matthew Peters and colleagues from Concord Repatriation General Hospital say smokers who undergo surgery have substantially higher risks, poorer surgical outcomes, and therefore consume more healthcare resources than non-smokers. Surprisingly, these new concerns are not based on cardiac and respiratory risks, but increased wound infection.
Okay, come on, fast. What is the hedging word in the question stem?
Reason.
Reason. Possible reason, right?
Possible reason.
Possible reason. One sec. Possible reason. You can highlight in your mind. Okay. Possible reason. What does the word possible say?
Maybe.
May. Yeah?
May.
May. Not sure. Okay. Not sure. Opinion. Yes. Not sure. Okay. Now coming, does the writer give for refusing current smokers the opportunity for surgery? Why do you refuse? Now, what is the problem here? Problem is refusing opportunity for surgery to the current smokers. Current smokers are refused surgery opportunity. That is the problem. And what is the possible reason? So they are asking for a reason, and a reason will be the answer.
Okay, what are the reasons given here? What are the hedging words? Option A.
Negative effects. Okay, negative effects. Then cost, increased cost. Then non-impact.
Impact.
See, one is effect, one is cost, one is impact. Next one is higher
Possibility.
possibility. Do you find something? Connection with the question, Sam?
Possibility.
Yeah, possibility and possible. So ultimately, if you understand this, answer is there.
Now let's presume that is answer, that we will find out whether that is answer. Since possibility is there, as we said, the modal verbs and the opinion expressions.
Or presumption expressions. So what I'm telling you, this possibility, these are the words we said, one of the strategies I taught you. And if you know this strategy, as soon as you read the answer options, you can say fourth answer option is right. But we don't conclude it here. Let's see, as per the strategy, this is going to be the right answer. But we will check out whether we are right.
So could you just try to understand, read the passage and understand what is, now they give you a problem, right? Now the structure is this, they are asking for reason. So a problem will be given, reasons will be explained.
So what is the problem here? It is in the topic sentence. Smokers who do not try or do not succeed in quitting should not be offered a wide range of elective surgical procedures, according to an editorial published in the Medical Journal of Australia. Smokers, so what you can do, smokers who do not try or do not, you can just make it like this, summarizing. How to summarize? Strike out, even in your practice, when you practice, strike out in your text. Strike out what is not necessary. Maybe since there is a or, you can understand without those two options.
One option can be eliminated. Let's check. Okay. Now, who do not succeed in quitting should not be offered a wide range of elective surgical procedures. According to, this is not required. According to whom is not required to understand the idea.
Okay. Let's eliminate that as well. And you can even make this even smaller, simpler. Smokers who do not succeed in quitting should not be offered surgical procedures, just for the sake of understanding. Simply, it means smokers who do not succeed in quitting should not be smokers who do not succeed in quitting should not be offered surgical procedures.
So that is the summary of the topic sentence. Smokers who don't succeed in quitting shouldn't be offered surgical procedures. The reason why. The authors acknowledge this would be a controversial
or overtly discriminatory approach. So this is a controversy. It's controversial and discriminatory. Okay, this approach is controversial and discriminatory approach. Approach means what is said in the topic sentence, but there is a contrast word. So what does it say? Somewhere you can find answer after this. So if once you have the competency, as soon as you glance through, if you find a contrast word,
you can just neglect whatever comes before that. But they say it is also evidence-based. Evidence means synonym of, in the question stem, what word you have?
In the question stem?
Possible reason.
Reason is evidence. Reason is evidence. Dr. Matthew Peterson, colleagues from Concord Reparation General Hospital, say smokers who undergo. Why the reason is this? Evidence is this. Dr. Matthew Peter, since in the question stem there is no name mentioned, all these things are not required. Name of the hospital, name of the doctor, all these things are not required. These things are required only when these names are mentioned in the question name, question stem, question statement or question stem. Okay. Okay. So how do you read? Smokers who undergo surgery have substantially higher risks, poor surgical outcomes, and therefore consume more healthcare resources than smokers. Surprisingly, what is this? Any idea? Emotional expression. Yes. If there is an emotional expression, soon after emotional expression, there will be answer. These new concerns, new, what is this? Again, new. That is time expression. Not based on cardiac and respiratory risk. Not based on cardiac and respiratory risk. But again, you have contrast word. I cannot highlight. What is the contrast word, right? So again, it says there is answer here. Increased wound infection. What is the reason? Increased, as per the strategies, increased wound infection is the this one. And what tells you that is answer?
Post-operative infection.
Yeah. Emotional expression, then time expression, then contrast word, then you have the answer. Clear signals. Okay. There is a contrast word here that says before that we will not have the answer. So after this reason they are asking, after the first contrast, but they say it is also evidence-based. Means they are going to say what are the evidence or the reason for this. So from there they mention the reasons. Those who undergo surgery have substantially higher risk, poor surgical outcomes, and therefore consume more healthcare resources than smokers. So the reasons are given. What are the reasons? One is they have higher risk. Second, poorer surgical outcomes. And third one, consume more healthcare resources. So 3 reasons are given there. You see the same strategy like previous one. Okay, same strategy like the previous one, which was no official authentic material. And this also authentic material. Now you see concerns are not based on cardiac. These are not required actually. When they say not required, all these things are not essential. but you can go into the next step immediately.
But increased wound infection. Do you have an increased wound infection somewhere? Synonymous somewhere? In the answer option? Post-operative?
Infection. Post-operative infection. So hope you have understood this. How to summarize? I have not summarized it. Okay. This just to give an idea. Hedging words we have seen. Negatives, impacts for possibility of post-operative infection. So the problem again, the structure is this. Problem, reasons discussed. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, reason 4, whatever. And one of the reasons must be the answer. Okay. You have, in the question stem, you have reason. Okay. Contrast word.
Speaks about evidence. Then surprisingly the emotional expression. Then these new concerns, new is the time expression. This one cardiac respiratory, but increased wound infection, post-operative infection.
So we have not gone into the text at all, but then we have identified the answer and we confirm that is the right answer. So just check one sec. Let me check. We'll check the structure. See, this is a structure. This is how we have to prepare. I wish that you at least take one passage and identify these things and type out, summarize and post it in the comment space as soon after this program. Okay, so as soon after this session. Any one paragraph, take any text and try to understand these aspects, what I am highlighting now here.
Already I have done for the previous text, topic sentence, which is the main point. What is given in the first part here. Okay, that is the topic sentence or the main point. Then ignore the subject complements. Ignore the subject complements. Those extra informations which are not required to understand the text.
Problem. See, the authors acknowledge this would be a controversial, overtly discriminatory approach. Means a problem, a controversy. Then contrast word but is used. Then synonym, evidence, reason. In the question term it says reason. In the text it says evidence based. Then ignore the subject complements again. Reasons explained. Problem is given. Then reasons explained after the contrast word. Reason 1, high risk. Reason 2, poor surgical outcomes.
Reason 3, consume more healthcare resources. Okay. Then you have
all these surprisingly emotional expression, contrast word, but increased wound infection. Reading for emotions and contrast word, but. These are the things how you analyze one text. Yeah, now you see problem, the structure or sequence of the paragraph text is this. The problem, reasons discussed, reason 1, reason 2, reason 2. We have the strategies or clues, tips. One is topic sentence, contrast word, the subject complements, and synonyms, reasons, evidence, then reading for emotions. All these are the strategies that we have. Ask some doubts, even in the chat, you can put the doubts, I can speak. Now it is clear without screen sharing and all that. If you have any concerns, I can. Another one concern at the YouTube comment space was this today. So what is the difference between scale and absolutes? Scale and absolutes.
Absolute.
Absolutes are the extreme poles of the scale. For example,
all, most, many, a few, few. So the all,
the extreme end, all nurses are expected to wear masks is absolute expression. Few nurses are expected to wear masks. Few is the lower extreme. So the relationship between, some people have a doubt, father is saying about scale, then he's saying absolute. Scale, he says, scale is sweet and tasty and nice. You have to use scale as a strategy. But he says absolute is very bad, though immediately eliminate. Now this absolute is seen in the scale. Why father is saying to love the scale and kill the absolutes.
So this is the reason. The extreme poles, the highest pole, all, and few, the lowest pole, no one. Few means no one. These are the absolutes. two extreme ends of scale expressions are known as the absolutes.
See here, all is okay. All is absolute, whereas this is scale. All, most, majority, minority, a few means some, few means no one, zero.
So this extreme, few and all, are known as absolutes. If those expressions are found in any of the answer options, that can be immediately eliminated.
But mine, the meaning should be absolute. All the nurses are not expected to do night duty means the meaning is some nurses are expected to do night duty today. Some is not absolute. Okay, some is not absolute, not the extreme pole. So the even if these words are used, you should see that the meaning is absolute as well. Meaning is absolute as well.